Well, after more than 60 years, Buttonville Airport has officially closed for good. Located by Highway 404 in Markham, it began as a grass airstrip in 1953 before becoming an official airport in 1962. Buttonville serviced thousands of small passenger planes and was home to over 300 flying clubs over the years. It was also where countless pilots got their start. Now the land is set for redevelopment. Karen Lieberman joins us live with the details. Karen, I grew up in the area. This has been around for as long as I've been alive, really. This is going to dramatically change the landscape.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And now the airport is closed. There's been no activity here today, just a couple cars behind me, but certainly no airplane activity today. And tomorrow, the keys will be handed over to Cadillac Fairview, which you may know as the operator of multiple shopping centers. You know, it's a pretty sad day today for the flying club that called this place home for so many years, and for all the young pilots whose careers started here.
This group of young pilots takes one last look at the airport that helped to launch their careers.
It's been home to us, really, and it's been like the jumping off point for so many of our careers.
Well, this was a starting career for me as a pilot, so I got all my licenses done, got my first job here, actually 2 jobs.
Buttonville Municipal Airport, located around 30 kilometers north of Toronto in Markham, is about to be transformed. Owner Cadillac Fairview plans to replace it with a nearly 2.8 million square foot industrial development.
This is a region that has had manufacturing that requires a lot of warehousing as online shopping and other types of warehousing pick up. We are in a housing crisis, but we still need to make sure that there are employment lands and places for people to work.
Derek Sifton, whose family ran the airport for 60 years, referred to a past report highlighting its value to the community and the economy.
It took the city of Toronto and how many airports we have in the city of Toronto and compared it to other cities like Detroit and San Diego and others of similar population at that time, and we were vastly underserved. The final conclusion of that report was that this airport generated an economic benefit to the local communities of about $150 million a year.
Pilot Phil Lightstone, who's been flying out of Buttonville for 3 decades, had high hopes.
And it's unfortunate that the federal government wasn't able to step in, buy the airport, and keep it as a piece of vital infrastructure.
This instructor with Canadian Flyers said the flight school recently moved further to Lindsay and predicts that will have an impact.
Now they'll be very restricted in where they can find training and how they can get into the aviation industry. And that's a problem. We have a huge pilot shortage building, and airports like this were part of the solution.
Now, there have long been calls for an airport to be built in Pickering, and Derek Sifton, who you heard from, and that flight instructor just now, both have high hopes that that still may become a reality should there be the political will there for that airport to be built, Tracy.
All right, Karen Lieberman reporting live from Buttonville Airport for likely the very last time. Thanks, Karen.